Errol Leslie Thompson Flynn was born on June 20th, 1909, in Hobart, Tasmania, to Theodore Thompson Flynn, a respected biology professor, and Lily Mary Young, a woman of Irish descent. From the beginning, Flynn exhibited a restless and adventurous spirit, exploring his surroundings with curiosity and energy. His early schooling was marked by a rebellious streak, frequent expulsions, and a refusal to conform to authority, which foreshadowed the fearless persona he would later embody on screen. He spent parts of his youth in Papua New Guinea, working briefly as a gold prospector, an experience that fed his fascination with adventure and gave him a taste of life beyond conventional boundaries. Encouraged by his mother's independence and his father's intellectual guidance, Flynn developed both a sense of daring and a sharp mind, laying the foundation for the captivating and charismatic figure who would one day dominate Hollywood's silver screen. Early work and wanderlust before his Hollywood career began, Flynn explored a variety of occupations that reflected his restless nature. He worked as a plantation overseer, fisherman, journalist, and even aboard ships, absorbing experiences that would later enrich his portrayals of rugged, adventurous characters. These years shaped his worldview and honed his natural athleticism and confidence. His charisma and good looks made him stand out in any setting, and his daring nature drew people toward him. The combination of lived experience, physical prowess, and natural charm set the stage for a career that would make him an icon. His early life was defined by exploration and discovery, forming a unique perspective that informed both his professional choices and his personal adventures, allowing him to seamlessly transition into the world of cinema. Breakthrough in Hollywood, Flynn's rise to stardom came after Warner Brothers recognized his striking presence and undeniable charisma in the early 1930s. He landed his breakthrough role in Captain Blood, 1935, which immediately showcased his athleticism, charm, and ability to carry a film as a leading man. The role propelled him to fame and established him as the quintessential swashbuckler, a hero of daring and wit who audiences adored. Paired with Olivia de Havilland, Flynn formed one of Hollywood's most celebrated screen duos, their chemistry captivating viewers for years. His success in Captain Blood opened doors to a series of adventurous roles, cementing his reputation as a charismatic, fearless actor. This period marked the beginning of Flynn's golden age, when his combination of physicality, charm, and daring would make him a symbol of cinematic heroism. Iconic roles and adventures. Throughout the late 1930s and 1940s, Flynn starred in numerous adventure films that showcased his athletic ability and charisma. Notable performances included The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938, celebrated for its technicolor vibrancy and thrilling swordplay, Dodge City, 1939, and They Died with Their Boots On, 1941, where he portrayed General George Custer. Flynn's skill in performing stunts, horseback riding, and sword fighting became a hallmark of his career, endearing him to audiences worldwide. These films solidified his image as the ultimate swashbuckler, gallant, witty, and romantically magnetic. Beyond the physical demands of these roles, Flynn brought depth and charm to his characters, combining courage with a sense of humor and vulnerability. His on-screen heroism and larger-than-life personality made him a defining figure of Hollywood's golden age, an actor whose daring extended beyond the set into the legend of his personal life. Personal life and marriages. Flynn's personal life mirrored his adventurous on-screen persona, though it was often more complex than public perception suggested. He married 3 times, first to French-American actress Lily Dita in 1935, with whom he had a son, Sean. Their marriage was passionate yet tumultuous, reflecting Flynn's intensity and desire for connection. His second marriage, to Nora Eddington in 1943, produced 2 daughters, Deirdre and Rory, and was marked by both love and the challenges of a fast-paced Hollywood life. In 1950, Flynn married actress Patrice Y. Moore, with whom he had a daughter, Arnella. This union was comparatively stable, grounded in mutual respect and companionship. Across these relationships, Flynn's devotion to family coexisted with his restless spirit, illustrating the tension between his longing for connection and his adventurous tendencies, giving a more nuanced view of the man behind the screen persona. Family legacy. Flynn's children and grandchildren carried on the family legacy in diverse ways. Sean Flynn pursued a brief acting career before becoming a photojournalist, while his daughters, Deirdre and Rory, navigated their own lives shaped by their father's fame. Rory's son, Sean Flynn, became known to modern audiences as Chase Matthews on Nickelodeon's Zoe 101, bridging the classic Hollywood era with contemporary youth culture. This continuity demonstrates the enduring impact of Flynn's life and work across generations. Though marked by both triumphs and struggles, the Flynn family story reflects the resilience and creativity of its members who navigated public attention while carving out their own paths, a testament to the lasting influence of a father whose life was as dramatic and compelling as the roles he played. Life in Jamaica. In the 1950s, Flynn sought refuge from Hollywood's pressures by relocating with Patrice Wymore to Port Antonio, Jamaica. He purchased the Navy Island estate and became an active promoter of tourism, envisioning the region as a destination for adventurous travelers. Flynn embraced the local culture and natural beauty, introducing attractions such as bamboo rafting along the Rio Grande River. He also invested in the hospitality industry, owning the historic Titchfield Hotel. His time in Jamaica allowed him to channel his energy and charisma into community engagement, blending adventure with entrepreneurship. The serene environment provided a reprieve from the chaos of Hollywood, offering Flynn a space to reflect, connect with nature, and continue cultivating his legendary persona away from the public eye. Memoir and Reflections. Flynn's posthumously published memoir, My Wicked, Wicked Ways, 1959, offers insight into his adventurous life, professional accomplishments, and personal reflections. The memoir, candid and engaging, captures both his triumphs and regrets, portraying a man who navigated fame, love, and creative ambition with honesty. It presents a nuanced view of his emotional depth, revealing a person capable of loyalty, introspection, and tenderness beneath his public persona. Through his writing, Flynn provides glimpses into the private moments that defined his character, from friendships to quiet evenings away from the spotlight. The memoir remains celebrated for its vivid storytelling and unflinching honesty, offering a human perspective on a life often mythologized, and solidifying Flynn's legacy as both a cinematic icon and a complex, reflective individual. Later career and challenges. In his later years, Flynn attempted to expand his range as an actor, taking on more mature roles in films such as That Forsyte Woman, 1949, and The Sun Also Rises, 1957. Though these efforts were met with mixed reviews, they demonstrated his dedication to craft and willingness to evolve beyond the swashbuckling hero roles that had defined his early career. Flynn's life, however, continued to reflect the tension between professional ambition and personal fulfillment. Despite aging and changing circumstances, he retained his charm, wit, and adventurous spirit, adapting to new challenges with characteristic resilience. These years highlight the complexity of sustaining fame while remaining true to oneself, underscoring Flynn's enduring commitment to both his art and his own sense of identity. Final years and passing. In October 1959, Flynn traveled to Vancouver, Canada, as part of business negotiations, accompanied by his companion, Beverly Adland. He experienced severe physical discomfort during the trip, prompting medical attention. Despite brief relief and moments of reflection, Flynn's health declined, and he passed away at the age of 50. His death marked the end of a remarkable life filled with adventure, artistic achievement, and personal exploration. The circumstances surrounding his final days illustrate a man who, even in decline, maintained the introspection and charisma that had defined his life. Flynn's passing closed a chapter on one of Hollywood's most iconic figures, leaving behind a legacy celebrated for both its cinematic brilliance and the depth of character he conveyed in life. Legacy and cultural impact. Errol Flynn's impact on Hollywood endures through his films, memoir, and the stories of those who knew him. Celebrated for his charisma, physicality, and daring roles, he remains synonymous with the adventurous spirit of classic cinema. Beyond the screen, Flynn's life offers insight into human complexity, resilience, and the pursuit of passion. His experiences illustrate the interplay between public image and personal truth, showing how fame can both illuminate and obscure the full measure of a person. Flynn's legacy continues to captivate audiences, bridging generations and inspiring admiration not only for his artistic contributions, but also for the enduring human qualities of courage, curiosity, and the desire for meaningful connection that defined his extraordinary life.